Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from Truist Park. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Drew Smiley gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
John Birdie is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. John Birdie is retired to kick off the inning. Nicky Lopez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Starling Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there. But even
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity. Sandy Alcantara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Marte. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 41st home run of the year for him as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And stepping in, Freddie Freeman. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Nope.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dickerson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's the pitch. Dansby Swanson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pops this one up. Cooper in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Swanson, the runner at first with two gone. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall. And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Corey Dickerson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Into the slide, and he'll make the basket catch. And a fine play there for the second out. Striding forward for his first chance, Brian Anderson, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
That's inside.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. That's outside, wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
In there, 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Good battle. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up William Contreras. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Right side hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
First base.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Christian Pache stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Johan Camargo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Adrianza is off at first with 2 away. Sinker, 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll...
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that's the first out. And now in the box, Nicky Lopez trying here to plate the tying run from second. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next, here is Starling Marte. The potential tying run for him at third base. 1-0 the count. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Acuna is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident against right-handed.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Marte going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 5. Ready.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 down with a runner at first, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Swing and a liner. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate is Corey Dickerson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Line down the left field line.
No,
But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fastball well outside.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Scorched to third. Camargo brings it in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that brings up William Contreras. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First offering. Ehire Adrianza is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. The 2-0. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Now the first pitch. Garrett Cooper started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Cooper stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pache is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. Hit hard to the right, but that'll land foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be Christian Pache. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1. is swung on and missed for strike number
Count
2.
is 1 and 2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's Johan Camargo. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Camargo, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ronald Acuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here's another 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats. Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Acuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Sent on the ground out to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Standing in now, Nicky Lopez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Striding in is Starling Marte. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Adam Duvall stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. In the air down the line in left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Marte at second. Duvall at first. 2 out in the inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney. And now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on the way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next to dig in, Dansby Swanson struck out in his last trip to the plate. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Swinging a high chopper. And there are 2 away now. Ready now is Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. He grounded out last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in next, Nicky Lopez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Tyler Matzek is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 3 runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
1-1 the count now. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna's there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Marlins lead it 5-1. Nick Neidert gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. First pitch on its way. Right side, fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Swing and a liner. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, the right fielder,
The batter will be Christian Pache, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. First offering.
Ball, that's low.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
High and deep to left center field. Dickerson going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run shot to left center is second of the game as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. 1 swing, and we are tied.
John Curtis takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0.
2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line drive to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. And stepping in once again is Brian Anderson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Jorge Alfaro. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And he popped him up. Swanson trying to get there. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate now is Dansby Swanson, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
and a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-1 home. fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Line hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
That's his fourth triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for three. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
The batter will be William Contreras. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Ehire Adrianza. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
No strike.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
This is in the air out to left field. Dickerson is there now to put this one. Jordan Hicks will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Monte Harrison is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Monte Harrison becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Ball, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Our score holds at 5 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next will be Christian Pache.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. One down. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s
That's
velocity.
Outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's
To
a
2
ball.
balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count.
1
2
out,
and 2.
nobody on. And that
3 balls,
misses there,
2
so he
strikes.
runs the count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
One-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Atlanta Braves with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Jordan Hicks gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. I feel like I'm gonna live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. God. The God ordered is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
And a happy 4th of July to all of you out there today. Here's what took place around the majors yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. The New York Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-3. The Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 5-4. The Diamondbacks picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-3. Ross Stripling earned win number 7 this season as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-0. The Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-0. The White Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-5. The Angels got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-3. Yusei Kikuchi grabbed win number 6 on the year, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 2-1. And that's the show on this July 4th holiday. Enjoy the day's games, and remember to check back in with us right here tomorrow morning.